Stood in the act, got to hit the club. VIP stats. Look around the club. What? All by themselves. That's the new move.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Which of these 0-3 teams will visit the win column for the first time? We'll see. We're underway here in week 4. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They defer to Brown to start the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. You talk about this Titan defense. Now they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
11.
Second and 6.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Now Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Here we go. 180. 11.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. The Bengals had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
180.
From the gun, a give to Brown. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 20, here's second down and 5.
Here we go. 180.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Let's get set. 12. 180. Place hot. Hot.
Now it's Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Here we go. 180. Hot.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he's going to be taken down right out of the line. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Here we go. Hey, can stop.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
180. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11. 12, stop.
P-Run is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. And how about the big boy showing off the wheels?
Let's face it, anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks in, and the rumbling, you can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
Now Ward, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. That's complete to DK. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Ward. He'll dump this off to Achane. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. In motion right is a running back. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Achane. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Now 4th and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football, as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Dante Thornton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards at 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now a 2nd and 6.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. 11 and hot. Right 80. Right hot.
Now it's Burrow. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Joey Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
12.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there for Cincinnati. 73 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Right, 80.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That'll take him on for Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
They scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now, he's absolutely shredding them.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a toss right side, H.M. with it. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Throwing now, Ward. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Chase Brown, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Ready?
Ward. Over the middle, he has a Conquo. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Buffalo 18. Get it. 18. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
12. Gun.
Play action. It's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 60. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV. An excellent play there CD on the pick six, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing is Ward. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here's Ward. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Titans.
To throw, here's Ward. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
1979 Broncos.
Second and 3. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Moore has taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route. But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
19, right here. 19, 70 range, 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Again, it's Ward. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton.
It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. 19, 18.
To the air again, Ward.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Going for it, here's Ward.
That is caught. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Ward.
And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Chigakonkwo
From 10 yards out.
And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go. 12,
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Hot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
11, let's get set. 180, right hot, hot, hot.
Now Burrow. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Ready?
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
11, 11, 11, 11. Hot.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Got a man, it's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
180.
Burrow looking to pass. Look at the big fella go. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
11 MT, 11 MT. 180. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they are not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Chan on first and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Look at my feet!
Again, it's A-Chan. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They'll get that out wide to Duvernay. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Swinging this out for Pollard. So no gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Ward on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
67 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Gun. Cut. 180.
Now it's Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Brown. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 1, ready?
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Here we go. 180. 12.
Now it's Burrow. And a fine chase on the right side complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
An inside give, Brown. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
180. Hot.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Going for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Twelve. Hot. 180. 11 MT. Hot.
This is Brown going up the middle. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
11. Stop. 180. What is hot? Stop.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
McPherson on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's 1st and 10. 19, 19, 18, 18, Buffalo 18, 60 Nazareth. Ward. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And the Titans first down.
Here's Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Into space at the 45. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Ready?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Looking downfield, he's got Thornton. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Titans first down.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Important extra point up and through. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
They're on 21-yard line.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a dope boy yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
This is 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Oh, wide open, complete.
Forget about matriculating the ball down the field at this point of the game. They needed a big chunk, and they got one. And now, you're one completion away from giving your kicker a chance to win the game.
At the 36-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
11 MT. They can't.
They give it to Brown. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Cut. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Cut.
They will toss to Brown. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
Stop. Stop. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
To throw, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on fourth down, because you can try the long field goal, you can go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. McPherson's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, some time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60, cut 19, cut 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on first down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here comes second down.
Let's go. 70 rings, Cougar 19, 18, Dragon 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to DK. And that's going to be a first down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock. 15 seconds to play. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Victoria, 70, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing again here, Ward. Oh, that is incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
60 back there, 60.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out.